What's going on, you guys? It's Nick Johnson, your favorite sports YouTube journalist here, back with another video. And we're going to talk about the big fish that we all saw and witnessed last night. Now, before I get started, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell com button where you get my notifications on my upcoming videos as time goes on. And with that being said, let's get started. Yes, the big fish that happened yesterday. And that is, we have a World Series champion, and that is the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a surprise to you, but one that is expected of this year. That's right. For the first time since 1988, the Los Angeles Dodgers are World Series champions. They came away with a 3-1 win in Game 6 last night and winning the series 4-2 over the Tampa Bay Rays to clinch their first world title since 1988 and their 7th title in franchise history, and also their 6th since moving to Los Angeles back in 1958 from Brooklyn. So, congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers. The ownership, the Guggenheim ownership, president of baseball operations, Andrew Freeman, manager Dave Roberts, and all the players on the roster that made this dream scenario happen. You know, it's been a long 32 years since the Dodgers last won it, and it's much well deserved. Of course, for me, I'm a Dodger fan, and to be honest with you, I went a little ballistic while I was at work as soon as the final out was made. So, and because immediately I thought about my late great grandmother, who was a Dodger fan throughout her entire life when they moved here to LA back in '58. Her, my late great grandfather. I mean, like, this whole tradition of being Dodger fans started with them when they moved out here. I mean, my whole family's been Dodger fans for like generations. And from right there, knowing that I am the first of my generation to witness this happen, it was amazing. It was just flat out amazing. Yeah. Excuse me for looking like crap and my voice being so a little raspy, with the fact that I just woke up and I'm kind of, let's just say I kind of lost my voice, but I can still talk in a way. So, yeah. Anyways, Tony Gonsolin got the start for the Dodgers, but he only lasted an inning and a third, one and 2/3 innings, or one and a third inning. So, but it was like a bullpen game the rest of the way, going opposite Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays, who was dynamite last night. He was just amazing. Snell basically went through 5 innings with 9 different strikeouts against the Dodgers, only giving up 1 hit, which was the a base hit from Chris Taylor into the outfield back in the 3rd inning, but that was just about it. We just couldn't get anything going against a guy who won a Cy Young Award like a couple years ago, and he's just been dynamite throughout. Like, seriously, you know. Of course, it's a Cy Young Award winning pitcher, and one of the best in the game that there is. So, and that continued for like up until the 6th inning when he gave up another base hit to Austin Barnes, and of course, that's when the controversy happened, because after giving up the base hit to Austin Barnes in the bottom of the 6th, after getting the what was it, the last 2 outs? No, just 1 out, I think. After 1 or 2 outs, he gave up a base hit to Austin Barnes, who was the ninth hitter and the catcher for this game. That's when Rays manager Kevin Cash decided to come in and go to the bullpen. Of course, that created a lot of controversy and a whole wave of firestorm. And even Snell himself was really upset over the decision. where he just basically gave us his reaction and whatnot. So that one was really expected. And after Snell was lifted, that's when the Dodgers started to get things going. Starting with a double from Mookie Betts, who struck out twice against Blake Snell. So in came Nick Anderson, and he immediately gives up a double to Mookie Betts. And in the ensuing pitcher against Corey Seeger, he throws a wild pitch, enabling Austin Barnes to score from third to tie the game up at 1. And then soon after, it was a base hit grounder. Seeger hit a base hit grounder over to the second baseman, but Mookie Betts, with his hustling speed, as much as everything else the Dodgers and our fan base love about him, immediately rushed home from third to give the Dodgers a 2-1 lead on a fielder's choice. So big momentum shift for the Dodgers. And it was kind of that way throughout. And the rest of the way, the bullpen, especially with Pedro Baez, Alex Wood. Yeah, Pedro Baez, Alex Wood, Dylan Floro, and then Victor Gonzalez. And the bullpen, the Dodgers bullpen, continued to held the Rays to just 1 run. By the way, that lone run was came all the way back in the first inning on a solo home run from Rays rookie outfielder Randy Arozarena, who made his 10th homer in the postseason, which is currently an MLB record today, because he shattered the record on Saturday night in Game 4 when he had his 9th. So, and he had an amazing postseason at that. So, of course, the Rays struck first with a Arozarena home run back in the first inning, but the Dodgers, after Blake Snell got lifted, they just basically took the lead from miscues from the Rays bullpen, especially from Nick Anderson. And it was that way throughout. And the bullpen for the Dodgers was dynamite. It was just dynamite. All the way up to Victor Gonzalez, who really turned the heat up for the Dodgers bullpen. And then Brusdar Graterol did the same thing with another hold for the Dodgers, right up until the 7th inning, when Graterol was lifted for the young Mexican Julio Urias, former Dodger prospect, who showed a really great promise in his first season in the majors, but then got backstopped due to injuries, for causing him to miss all of 2017 and, of course, much of 2018. Last year, it was kind of rough for him, but this year he really turned things around, especially the postseason. And with that being said, he was there for the final 7 batters. He relieved Graterol after Graterol got 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. He got the final out to in the bottom of the 7th, rather. And he got the final out to end the 7th. And then on to the 8th inning. That's when Mookie Betts, who scored the Dodger run that took the lead, added insurance when he nailed a solo home run to left field to give the Dodgers a cushion of a 3-1 lead, which basically was the hammer for that one. And Julio Urias would go on to dominate the rest of the way, including retiring the final 3 batters in the top of the 9th inning, especially getting Willy Adames to strike out to end the game and the series, giving the Dodgers their first world title in a long time, ending their 32-year drought and giving something that Dodger fans could ever remember by. And of course, in a shortened COVID-19 pandemic season, this one was really well-deserved. This was well-deserved for a team that had been through so much in the last several years, who knocked on the door many times, but just wasn't able to kick it down. But this time, they were able to kick down the door. Congratulations to them. And the World Series MVP belonged to shortstop Corey Seeger, who Had a batting average of over 400 with 2 or 3 home runs to go along with, I believe, 22 RBIs. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to Corey Seeger, who had a really turnaround year after missing all the rest of 2018 with Tommy John surgery. Had a down year in 2019, but resurged himself in the regular season. One of his best regular seasons, and his dynamite postseason really continued on from there. He was the MVP of the NLCS against the Atlanta Braves, and now he's the MVP of the World Series against the Rays. So congratulations to him, and arguably a remarkable turnaround season for the young kid. Well deserved. And of course, for this also finally completes the Hall of Fame resume of longtime Dodger ace Clayton Kershaw. You know, because he's been widely known for having his legendary stuff in the regular season, accolades and all, but just unable to get it done in the postseason. You know, because he's been known for having his postseason failures left and right. But this time he had a great postseason, his best yet. He had a record of 4-1 with a 2.90 ERA, about over 50 strikeouts and a couple walks. So his finest postseason yet, and that basically completes his Hall of Fame resume. He finally got his World Series ring after so many years of absolute heartbreak left and right. So after 12 years, he finally gets his ring with the Dodgers. So congratulations to him and everybody else all the way around. And of course, congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays to getting to this point, because it was much well deserved, and they proved to us exactly why they belong in the big stage. So, yeah, congrats to them. They're an amazing season they had. Yeah, there's gonna be like real talks about how Kevin Cash pulled Blake Snell after he had a dominant stretch going about, but you know, life goes on. They stuck to their analytics because Tampa Bay is known for being an analytic-heavy team, which is what baseball is becoming as of right now. So analytics left and right. It's just bad. It's just a bad look in baseball. That's why I'm not a fan of analytics whatsoever. But anyways, and also congratulations to Dodgers manager Dave Roberts as he becomes the second African American and also the first Asian American to lead his team to a World Series, to a World Series championship. The first black manager to win it was Cito Gaston when he managed the Toronto Blue Jays to back-to-back titles in 1992 and 93. So that drought ends. Congratulations to Roberts, the mixed individual, black and Asian, for getting this type of honor. So congratulations to him and everybody else in the Dodgers organization that waited so long for this year to happen. Waited so long for this moment to happen and everything to conclude in just the right notes. Even with the off-season moves that they made, shrewd decisions, and ultimately the blockbuster trade we was all hoping for, that would pay off, finally paid off. So, and after the game, I just found out a really interesting development that was a complete shock to me, but it happened at the most opportune time when it ended. And that was Dodgers third baseman Justin Turner was diagnosed with COVID-19 during the game. Because he took a test, some time ago, and during the game, the results came back as that he tested positive for COVID-19. So, as a result, he was lifted from the game to begin the 8th inning. So Edwin Rios had to finish out the game in his place, and he just was unable to, join the team out of celebration after the final out. But he was able to come back out later on with a mask on, join the team in a late celebration, including holding the World Series trophy. So it's just a real heartache moment for a guy of that caliber who done so much for the Dodgers organization throughout his entire years after we gave him a real big opportunity and he became one of the best hitters we've ever had in a long time. So it's just unfortunate, but it happened at the most opportune time in a World Series clincher. So, yeah, it's just unfortunate. And with the fact that MLB gone a long stretch period of time without having any positive cases of COVID-19 until now. They really handled it well in Texas with their own bubble in Texas, and it worked out to fruition. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I wanted to dive into today. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure to hit that bell com button where you get my daily notification updates and my videos of the upcoming future. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Once again, the Los Angeles Dodgers are World Series champions. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to the fan base. Every other Dodger fan around the world. Because we all waited so long for this moment to happen. Let me know what you think of their victory. And of course, let me know what you think on Kevin Cash lifting up Blake Snell. Because to me, that was a big blunder that they may not get over for some time now. So yeah. With that being said, once again, hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that bell com button where you get my notifications on when I upload my next videos. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And with that being said, I'm Nick Johnson, your favorite sports YouTube journalist, and I'm out. Peace.